Hey everybody, how's it going today? I just want to thank you so much for stopping by the channel once again. I decided to make a little fun video. I mentioned this a while back in another video that lately I've been laying like little Easter eggs, little hidden secrets in my videos. It's something I've been doing a lot more of and actually have been having quite a bit of fun with as well. And hopefully you guys have been able to find some of those Easter eggs, little hidden secrets in these videos. For today though, what I want to do is I want to go over all the Easter eggs that I laid out for you guys as far as the appearance of Master Chief. Now I have all kinds of other Easter eggs for other things, but specifically I put a lot out there for Master Chief. The reason why is because ever since I started this channel, I have always wanted Master Chief to make some sort of appearance on here. So because of that, I've actually put quite a few Easter eggs out there to actually give the hint of him actually showing up in an episode. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a separate video for all other kinds of little Easter eggs, but this was the more of the big one, so that's kind of what I wanted to break it down today. Now what exactly are Easter eggs? Now I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with this, especially with all the new Star Wars and Marvel movies coming out, that they leave little hidden gems, little things and scenes that maybe you didn't catch at first, but once you see them later, you're like, oh, that's actually really cool. So starting off for today, the very first appearance I actually had, and actually most of the Easter eggs I had were actually in the second Office parody video for the Death Star. And before you ever actually even clicked on the video, he actually appears in the thumbnail, the little cover there. So if you look there towards the right, he's kind of hidden in the back, but he is right there. So you can see him in the picture right there on the cover. Moving into the second Easter egg, right at the very beginning of the video, actually, his ship appears right there in the window, right behind Jar Jar. You can see it flying in the background. Now, if you remember the actual video itself for the very first appearance of Master Chief actually showing up, that is actually the same ship, his little ship that he's on for the episode. So it actually does make an appearance at the very beginning of the episode as it's entering from the left side, and it makes actually a second appearance in the very next scene. You can see it exiting to the right. So here's the first couple Easter eggs, is the ship it's actually entering and then exiting in the first two scenes. Now here's the last Easter egg for the Office parody video. So like in the Office, they have their little interviews in the back room, and in this current scene, that's where Darth Vader actually is. He's in the back room having his little interview, and towards the end of the video you can actually start to see Master Chief poke his head a little around that window right there. It's for a very brief second, and yes, it is a little blurry because he is in the background, but he is right there, and so he does make an appearance. Now the other thing about these Easter eggs is they're not usually always plain in sight. If they're plain in sight, they'd be a little more obvious and not as cool, not as fun to actually hunt and look for. Of course I'm not gonna have Master Chief just appear right in the middle of the screen, or else that would totally give it away. So just like in this little scene, he has just a little small appearance. He's in the background, he's just kind of poking his head. If you pay attention, you can actually see him show up. But now moving on to the next Easter egg. Now this episode is the one where the Death Trooper is actually trying to order a pizza through the phone, pretty similar to when the Death Trooper wants to go through the drive-thru, which just personally I have a little side note towards this episode. I was actually really excited to make this one because I myself actually did work at Domino's for a very brief amount of time. It actually wasn't my main job, it was actually just one random summer job that I got. I only worked there for like 3 months, but then I ended up quitting because it actually didn't work out. So that in itself is almost like a little Easter egg. That's why I decided to do the Domino's theme compared to like Pizza Hut or Little Caesars or someplace like that. But getting back to Master Chief actually does make one other small appearance in this episode before he actually shows up in the actual episode. So a few times when it actually frames back to the pizza worker and the store there's a couple things going on. There's a Jawa that's carrying pizzas, and then in the background there's actually another pizza worker you can see walking in the background. But in this little scene right here, again, it goes by pretty fast, but Master Chief actually is walking in the background. You can see it there on the left side. Again, it's very short, it's very brief, but that's why you gotta keep your eyes open in these episodes. Playing it a little slower, you can actually see clear as day that actually is Master Chief. But again, it's just very short, it's very brief, but that's that little hint. If you look, you can actually see, oh, Master Chief is like on the Death Star. So those are all the little Easter eggs for the previous episodes for the big release of Master Chief actually showing up. But there actually are a couple little Easter eggs that are leading up to the final reveal, and it's actually in the episode itself when Master Chief shows up. So here we are, we're in the episode of when Master Chief makes his big grand reveal. So here's the first little hint towards Master Chief showing up. Now this may have been obvious for some people, but maybe not for everybody who's been such a huge fan of the series. But big reveal right here, there's Master Chief's ship right there. And again, some people may have recognized it as a ship from Halo, some may have not. And then right alongside the ship, we have the little logo right there for the UNSC, which stands for United Nations Space Command, which is again another Halo reference. And then right before the big reveal, there's one more tiny little hint at the very beginning. Again, it's just for a very brief second. You can see there on the door right before it opens, there's the numbers on there that say 117, which again, the reason there could just be, you know, that's the room 117, but it's actually there because those are, as everybody knows, Master Chief's numbers. And those numbers actually make one other small appearance in the room. It's just in the very next door. It just has it right there. It says 117. So guys, those were all the little Easter eggs, all the little hints, everything that was in previous episodes and the episode itself leading up to the big reveal of Master Chief. Again, this is something that I've been doing a lot more of and honestly been having a lot of fun with. I have tons of fun just putting in little tiny hints hints, little Easter eggs all throughout the episodes. And I will say too right now, not all the episodes have those, so don't be like, if you don't see them, don't be like super digging trying to find them. But I really want to know what you guys think too. Do you think this is pretty cool? Like, these aren't just the only Easter eggs. I have Easter eggs in other episodes for other reasons. I'm gonna make a whole nother video on that as well. But as far as Master Chief goes, I want to know what you guys think. I want you guys to put in the comment section if you saw these previously. If not, and then you get to see them now, what was your favorite little reveal, your favorite little Easter egg, little hint that was in the previous episodes? I really do want to know what you guys think, so go ahead and put those in the comments. I really look forward to reading those. And thank you guys again so much for stopping by, Larry the Stormtrooper, and I will see you guys next time.